we're going to be materials engineers, and we're going to have to pick the best materials so that we can make the best replica possible. Let's talk about what questions we have. What do we need to know?
How do you make a petroglyph?
How do I make a petroglyph?
What materials are we supposed to use for a petroglyph?
That is an excellent question. This is what we're going to do next. We're going to hear our criteria. This is a letter from the Museum of Science. This letter is going to give us some information that we need. So I'm going to play the audio, which means you're going to hear it. You're going to follow along.
I need your help as materials engineers to design replicas of this artifact. You and your materials engineering team will decide which material you think is the best choice for making the replica of our petroglyph.
Tell me some criteria that you read about.
So we need to make sure the lines of the carving lines stay clear and don't wear away.
What do we call it, Chanel? That's the word you told me. When something doesn't wear out.
Durable.
Durable. One of our criteria is that our replica needs to be durable. Good. What other criteria do we have?
The replica must be made from a material that can be carved.
So, are we ready to start building our petroglyph yet?
No.
Really?
No.
We don't know the materials we need.
Cisco, we don't know enough about the materials. We don't know what some of them are.
No, we're not ready.
We don't know which ones fit our criteria. After lunch, we're going to get to know our materials a little bit better. We're going to study some more. We're going to explore the materials. And we're also going to find out as much as we can about them so that we can start making decisions and sorting and making some predictions about what we might want to use. Okay, you can use the hand lenses to look at them.
This is foam. This is foam. Dude, toma. Tengo miedo de romperlo. Yeah, but it breaks easily, so. It's not rock. I can carve this one. We could carve these kinds.
That has little speckles and stuff.
The lady scrubbing her teeth.
This one's pretty light. Oh, can I see this one?
Look at.
This looks like a sponge.
Is this like a rock?
Is this like?
There's like little tiny diamonds. It looks like that.
Yeah, look at all this.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Back to me. You're going to describe the material using your property words. And then I'm going to have you guys decide what you think your top choices would be for making your replica.
This is rough. This is so smooth. It's smooth like this. This is it's smooth. Took it over this. Yes, I like it. He wants to see this one.
Which one?
That one. What is that called again?
Pumice.
No, turn it around. Esta no tiene rocas.
Okay, 10 more seconds. Finish up your discussion.
You want this one? This one's light, like the wax.
No.
That
one's light. Foam.
This one's dark.
Esta es la cosa que hace lumbre.
I like this.
1, 2, 3. Back to me. If you haven't written down which one you think you would like to work with, do that now. If today our objectives are for us to test our materials, we need to test them for hardness and we need to test them for durability. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to let you guys try. Here is my artifact. How many lines am I going to make? 3. How am I going to hold my nail?
Like a pencil.
Like a pencil. The first line I'm going to do about 1 inch long. How many times do I do the first line? 1. Can you see anything? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do the next line. How many times?
3.
All right, count with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Rosemary's going to walk around with the sample. I'm going to put one material on your table. You're each going to get to scratch your material.
Where did you scratch? Right there in the middle, right here.
We're going to see if we came up with the same results, and then we need to be engineers and record them on our charts. You're going to start filling in your data as we go. So hold up the foam. What's your consensus? Sergio, what do you say?
I say yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, you can carve it through.
Ooh, I can carve into the foam, so circle that. Next we have the group that did limestone. Will you raise your hand, please? Abriel, consensus. What did you guys say?
Yes, we can carve it.
Yes? You can. Do you agree? I agree too. I was able to carve into the limestone. Based on this one test, what do we think that we know about our materials?
You can carve some rocks and you can't carve some rocks.
I can carve some rocks and then some I can't. So just looking at this, tell me what you think I should probably not use.
Marble. Granite.
So we're already learning that some of our materials are probably not going to be ideal for our project. Now, do you guys remember when we did the durability test yesterday with the fabric? This is my rock or my materials. And this is my sandpaper. We're going to go this way 5 times. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm going to go the other way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need a sandpaper. You do it and should have.
When we stopped last time, we had just tested our materials for durability, and we also tested them to see if we could see the carvings. We're going to take that data and we're going to decide if what we picked is still a good material to use. So I want you to look at the rock that you picked, and I want you to talk with your team about whether or not it's a good choice to go with. Yes?
Mine was wax because he could
find
carve
that
it
that was
and
the
it's
case?
not heavy. Even promises. Wax is not heavy.
It's like a marshmallow.
I know.
You can carve it. But it feels like when you pick it up, it's gonna
All right,
look
take
so
one more minute. Let's talk. Is there anything that we say maybe we don't want to use?
Marble and granite.
Why do you think that those we should get rid of?
Because they're in class we seen if it was easy to carve and it wasn't.
So what do we have left still? We have wax, foam, limestone, alabaster. Out of all of those, which of them were the clearest after we did our durability test? That's something to think about when you're deciding with your team. When they did lesson 2, they were just excited about touching the materials and they all kind of played with them. But then when we got into lesson 3, they were starting to understand that they had certain roles. And so they each took turns. I'm going to scratch it 1 time, you're going to scratch it 2 times, and you get to do the sandpaper part. And so the fact that they were able to cooperate with those roles was really huge, because by the time we got to lesson 4, that was put to the test a little bit.